Hello guys, this is Sky. Hello to all my Skywalkers. I am coming to you guys right now from a nice little coffee shop downtown in the city I live in. Currently, we have family in town, so my house is like jam-packed and noisy. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna make this video happen elsewhere. And that's what I'm doing. You gotta make it happen, guys. So, last video I introduced you guys to the series that I'm starting that's going to be about self-love and the journey and blah, 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 And today I'm just going to start off with the first video, and I'm going to introduce the first steps that I feel like is needed to take and what I did. So we're going to be covering realization and starting the journey of self-love and just starting the journey of healing. I'm going to give you guys a few tips and just a few things you can go by. Also going to leave a few different apps and a few different websites and books to check out, that'll help you throughout this process. You guys can choose whatever outlet you guys go with. I'm just going to be here, helping out a little bit too. All right, so of course you guys know I'm coming out with this daily affirmation for the day. Happy Tuesday, by the way, guys. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. But the daily affirmation for today is, I am a leader and I use my influence to be a light in the world. Now, when I first heard this, I was just like, I want to know what you guys think about this affirmation, this quote, and just let me know how you guys feel about it down below. Also, do not forget to like, comment, and share the video if you guys don't mind. Let's get this message out there. But yes, all right, guys. So starting today, we're going to talk about realization. And I feel like when it comes to self-love, a lot of people know they need to start, and that's kind of the first point to realization. And, they never really, I don't think they think about, okay, well, I realized, so what do I do now? You know what I mean? It's all a step. First you need to be there with that self-awareness. And when you become self-aware, like, okay, you know what, I need to get help, I need to fix myself, I need to focus on myself more. That's the first step, guys. It's hard, it's messy, like I said in my last video, but that's the first step, okay? And when it comes to being self-aware, you need to think about your emotions, the environments you're putting yourself around, all of that stuff, because that little do you guys know, like I had to realize myself, that can affect you. Everything that you take in, everything that you're around, that you do, it affects your day-to-day, your mindset, all of that stuff. Next, self-exploration, okay? Now this is something where you have to open up that big old mucky box that you've been putting all those feelings and all those thoughts that you have not wanted to come to face with. You got to open up that box, okay? And you got to explore all those bad feelings, all the good feelings, the bad memories, the good memories, all of it, guys, okay? And also it comes with some good. You got to go out, depending on what situation you're leaving or what you're in or wherever you're at in life, you may need to find yourself more, because I was in a situation where I wasn't being myself. I didn't really know how to be myself. I didn't really know how to be my own person. And no one likes that. Once you realize oh man, I'm just here. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone likes to just be there. You want to be who you are and authentically yourself. So when it comes to self-exploration, I definitely, get out, go find some stuff to do, go see if you like this, see if you like reading, see if you like yoga, see if you like boxing. I don't know, you choose. But just explore your likes, because the only way you're going to know what you like and what you don't like is if you try it to see. And sometimes you may not want to, but you got to push yourself outside of your comfort zone in order to know what you can tolerate and what you can't tolerate, guys. Next is self-understanding. Guys. Okay, so when it comes to self-understanding, it's beyond a different, beyond a vast, not a beyond a vast of things. Hold on, I messed that up. Yeah. It's just when it comes to self-understanding, you have to understand your feelings. You have to understand your thoughts, your thought process, all of these things. You have to really teach yourself and learn yourself, guys. When you go on this path, it's hard, but if you're not understanding, why am I feeling like this, or why do I keep doing this, these cycles that we're constantly in, it's going to be even harder if you're not taking the time to understand why you are where you are, taking the time to understand how you want to, go about things, taking the time to understand yourself and how you react, the things you may do that you may not even do, the things you may do impulsively. You have to take time to try to understand all of that things. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to tell your partner or your friend or your family, hey, ask them about some self-criticism. Hey, I don't think this is okay. What do you think? You know what I mean? It's okay to an extent, guys. I do it. But never, don't go to the point of you're asking someone else, how should I change me? Don't change, like I said last video, do not change for anybody but yourself. I only recommend you change for other people if it's a good change. If someone sees that you're doing something bad for your well-being or for your health, your physical health, if someone loves you and cares for you, they definitely should tell you to stop. And if they're just letting you do whatever you want, you shouldn't have them around your life. You should cut out that negative person who does not care about you. Okay, next, the self-transformation stage. Now, for me, I feel like this also can go to a lot of different things in life. It can come from transforming the people you're around, because also, like I said earlier, it affects who and how you are on a day-to-day basis. You know, transforming your look. You know, you could be holding on to memories and things that, you know, you're not even realizing because you still have a certain type of look to you. Or like, you know, I changed my hair because I felt like, I mean, I've been wanting to, but I definitely felt like, you know, it was just, I don't know, it just helped, you know, transforming and becoming a new person, kind of like a new hairdo, a new set of nails, girls, or, you know, guys, a new haircut or some, whatever you guys do. I'm a girl, I don't know. You know, just transform yourself and also transform your habits. Try to fill in those little bad habits that you guys have on a day-to-day basis, like overthinking. That's one of my worst bad habits. Overthinking, okay? I gotta transform that. Try to make it into overthinking about healthy stuff, or just try to dial back on the overthinking. You know what I mean? Whatever your bad habit may be, work towards transforming it into a good one. Work towards filling that bad habit in with a good one. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of hard to just stop something bad. But if you have something distracting you, if you have something that you can, you know, use to kind of get your mind off of, oh, well, I keep doing this, before you know it, it'll probably be over. Like it'll be happening less and less to you. You know what I mean? So yeah, and also with self-transformation, like I said, the environments you guys are around, when it comes to self-awareness, guys, you gotta transform those kind of things, because you could be around people, you could be around certain environments, and it could be affecting your mental health. It could be affecting how you see yourself, you know, how you see others, a lot of those things. So you need to take time and, you know, take a step back and just be like, okay, am I where I need to be right now? Am I where I want to be right now? You know what I mean? And if not, then what can I do to get there? That's kind of where I'm at, guys. The last thing when it comes to realization, I'm going to say self-discovery. If you were in a position of how I am right now, or you were at a point in your life where you feel like you're getting back to that point where you feel like you no longer are the person you want to be, or you don't know who you are or who you've become, you know what I mean? You're not your own person anymore. You need to rediscover yourself. Rediscover the person you're becoming, because we change every day. Little do we know. Everyone's like, oh, I stay the same. Da, 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 da. We change every day. We grow every day. We get older every day. It's always going on and on and on and on. You need to rediscover yourself within every second that you can. You know, tap in every moment that you can. Any free moment that you can, tap into yourself and be like, okay, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Okay, where are we at right now? Are we getting close to the next goal? Are we getting closer to the next milestone that we want to be getting to? You know what I mean? The next checkpoint. And if not, then maybe you gotta discover what's going on, or reiterate the process that you're in right now, the steps that you're taking. You know, guys, self-discovery has a lot of different things when it comes to discovering yourself. Like I said, this entire process can be messy, but it's at the end of the journey, which I feel like there never really ends. You should always love yourself. But once you start to feel more content, you know, and you start to feel like, okay, I've discovered the person that I want to be and who I'm becoming. I love who I'm becoming, you know, on a day-to-day basis. You start to love yourself more and more. You know, after you start taking these little steps, guys, I can promise you, you're going to notice a difference. You're going to feel different. Because I can tell you, after I started to become more aware of myself, after I started to explore myself more, my likes and my dislikes, after I started to understand myself and my feelings and the way I think more, transforming myself, my new hairdo, my new nails, the way I carry myself, you know, like I wouldn't wear dresses and stuff like that, guys. Like, I've been pushing myself so far out of my comfort zone. I have on shorts right now. My legs are showing, guys. You know, and then the self-discovery, like, you got to rediscover yourself. And it may be hard because, you know, when you start the process, you can realize that you're deeper than you realize. You know what I mean? You can discover, like, okay, wait a minute, I didn't think it was this bad, and it's way worse than you thought. But that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. You just gotta, you know, keep on working towards it. All right? Now I'm not gonna hold you guys for too long, so we're gonna go ahead and start to the self-love journey, and beginning it. You know, I'm gonna give you guys a few tips on that, because, you know, that's what I feel like everyone needs. We all need help. We all need guidance. and we all need to come together as one and help each other out, you know. So I'm like, hey, drop down some stuff for me in the comments you guys want to hear from me, or give me some advice about some stuff, like, hey, I like what you said, you know, or this is really cool, maybe you should try this too, you know. And like, I'm here for you guys, be here for me, you know, we're in this together. So when it comes to starting the self-love journey, I'm sorry I'm wiping my face so much, it's just sweaty. Hold on, my face is sweaty, y'all. I'm oily like a baby. So yeah, let me take a little sip of my coffee also. Okay. Anyways, starting the self-love journey. So I'm going to give you guys 6 tips and 6 ways to start and go into it. It's things you can practice. These are all practicing methods. You can look them up online. You know what I mean? You can do so many different things when it comes to starting it. And like I said, the discipline within starting these different, like these good habits and taking care of yourself, of course it's hard to instill these things in yourself, but it's worth it and you deserve it. No matter where you see yourself right now, no matter how you feel about yourself, you deserve everything, okay? So let's get started. Nourish yourself on a day-to-day basis, even if it's in the smallest way, the smallest manner possible. Do a face mask, take a nice bath, you know, go take 5 minutes to yourself and just, you know, sunbathe or do anything. Take a nice walk. Make sure you're nourishing your soul. Listen to your favorite song, dance around, have a good time. Make sure you're feeling free. You know, that's all within nourishing yourself, and that's all within, you know, just taking care of yourself, guys. Take yourself out on a date. Right now, as you guys can see, like I said, I relocated to this little coffee shop called Chamblins because my house is full, like full, guys, full house mode. So I took myself, I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go downtown today. And this is like, I've been doing this a little bit lately, and I tell you, it is amazing, okay? Just to be by yourself and enjoying your own company, and just not to really have the extra pressure or the extra, you know, like of someone else. Not saying that I dislike being with my friends or whatnot, but I can definitely tell you, like, since I've been taking myself out more and exploring on my own, oh, it's amazing, guys. Take yourself on a date. Go get your nails done. You know what I mean? Go buy yourself something pretty. Go try on some dresses at Marshall's or at the mall, or do whatever you want. Just take yourself out and go enjoy yourself, okay? Next, start a gratitude journal. Now, I have multiple journals. Here's actually what I'm reading out of now. This is one of my journals. I think I have about 5, probably. And they're kind of all for different things. Lately, I've been writing in all of them with different stuff. But definitely start a gratitude journal. Start writing down, or just start a journal in general, guys. Start a journal, okay? Write down how you feel, what makes you mad, what makes you cry, what makes you happy. Write down stupid stuff like, oh, I saw a bird earlier and, you know, it was chasing another bird. Who knows? But then when you go back and read it, it'll make you happy. It'll make you laugh in the long run. Because I can definitely tell you guys, I went back and read some entries and I'm like, what was I going through? But then look back at where I'm at now. I'm like, hey, well, I wasn't doing good. I wasn't doing good then, but I'm definitely doing better now. Okay? So definitely start a gratitude journal, or just start writing in general, guys. It definitely helps, you know, especially if you feel like you have no one to run to, you feel like you have no one to talk to. Write it down, boo. Write it down. Start a blog if you want to. Put it online. That is a cool bike, guys. That is a cool bike. Next, express yourself in the most authentic way possible. When I say, I mean, I don't like to be angry. Sometimes I definitely do get angry. I can be angry, guys, and I don't like it, you know, but express yourself to the fullest extent that you can. If you're in a bad situation, you know, depending on what situation you're in, if you're comfortable enough to let them know how you feel, you need to. Express yourself within yourself. Make sure you're in tap with how you feel. Make sure you're like, you can go in the mirror and be like, hey, okay, we feel like this right now, we're going through this right now. Make sure you're expressing yourself to yourself, because it helps you understand, and it helps you not feel alone. It helps you, you know, not feel like, okay, I'm not going crazy, I'm not this, I'm not depressed. No, it's all a part of the process, guys. And when it comes to, like I said, friendships, relationships, anybody, make sure you're expressing how you feel and how they make you feel, because they could be detrimental to you and your character and the journey you're trying to go on, that you're starting, because they're not understanding, because, you know, you're not expressing yourself in the right way. And as long as you take the time out of your day, and out of, you know, to let people know, like, hey, I'm doing this and I'm serious about it, and I don't want any interruptions unless you're trying to help me out. You know what I mean? That's perfectly fine. Set that boundary, guys. Set that boundary, you know. all the time. Always got to make sure you have boundaries, no matter what age. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, you're too young to have boundaries and standards. When it comes to yourself, you're your most prized possession, okay? At the end of the day, at the end of your life, and I hate to say it in this morbid way, but at the end of your life, you're going to die in a casket, unless you get buried with your significant other. You know, it's possible, but we all have to make sure that we are okay. At the end of the day, yourself. Focus on yourself. Express yourself and make it known at the end of the day, guys, okay? And when I say the most authentic, let them know. Let it be known. If you're upset, if someone's upset you and hurt your feelings, you know what I mean? You can choose a mature way. I've been learning to choose a mature way and be like, you know what? I'm not gonna even waste that energy, because sometimes you don't need to. But when someone is misunderstanding you, you need to express yourself. If someone is taking it as, oh, you're being this way, and it's like, hey, no, I'm not. Actually, I'm being this way because of this, or this, and this. You know, make sure you express yourself so other people, you know, won't feel so threatened. And if they do feel threatened by you taking time out for yourself, no, that's that. Okay, I've caught myself doing that to others. People have done it to me. It's not healthy at all, guys. You know, if they're not with you on this journey, if they're not supporting you, they are not meant to be around you, and they're only going to hold you back, okay? I don't care if you've been friends forever. People can be your friends for a long time and really look at you like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, it could be a negative outlook on you, a negative perspective that they have, a negative light they see you in. Okay? The next thing, I actually did this the other day. The other day, I wrote myself a love letter. It was about 2 pages long, and I cried, but write a love letter to yourself, guys. You know, it could be about anything you love about yourself. It could be about a pet, your favorite sweater. Just write something positive towards yourself, and you can go to the extent of even mailing it, you know what I mean, mailing it back to yourself, or putting it in the mailbox and going out the next day like, ooh, I got mail, you know what I mean? I did that. Write a love letter to yourself. And even if you feel like you want the extra help, ask your friends to be like, hey, can you write a love letter to me, guys? Or tell me, you know, can you give me like a little boost and just tell me what you guys love about me as a friend, or as a family member, as a big sister. You can definitely go to that extent. And also, make your body happy. Like I said earlier with the nourishing yourself. Take care of yourself, your brain. You know, make sure you're gaining some new piece of knowledge every day. Make sure that you're okay at the end of the day. Like I said, taking care of yourself it should be your first priority. You know, like work and school and friends, all those things definitely matter in life. But if you're not intact, if you're not okay, it does not matter, boo. Take care of yourself and make your body happy. Make sure that you're feeling good and feeling well. If you're not feeling up to it, that means you need rest. It is okay to rest. This generation has made so many things, has normalized so many unhealthy things and so many habits that should not be okay. You know, putting others before yourself is not okay. You know, and I can tell you guys, I have a lot of bad habits. I'm not perfect at all. So it's all a journey, but you have to learn. You have to practice. All these things you have to practice. You're not going to just get it like that, okay? You have to have discipline. You have to practice. You know, and you have to, you know, if you're something like me, who you're like, I'm a nurturer. I'm a natural nurturer. I love taking care of people. I love making people happy, making people smile despite how I am. But I have to catch myself, because I can be being detrimental to myself by putting others before me. You know, I can be neglecting my own needs because my mother needs this or my dad needs this, and I know in the long run, I really can't handle it right now. I really don't have the energy and the mental capacity for all of these things. And sometimes, you know, you can look at it like, oh, you're being this way. Well, they can look at it, you're being this way. But make it known, like, express yourself. Let's go back to that one. Express yourself and let them know, like, hey, guys, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just need some time, you know? I need to rest. I need to get myself back together. I need to get some things done. It's okay, but make your body happy at the end of the day. And I know I had a few people actually, you know, give me some tips on my last video, and I'm going to continue to work on these things. I know I talk a little fast, so I'm going to make sure everything that I went over today with the realization process in the beginning stage of the self-love journey, all these little tips is 6 for each one. I'm going to leave them down in the description below. And also each affirmation I said today. The first one, and I'm gonna say one more before I end this video with you lovely people who are watching me right now on this lovely Wednesday. Yeah, I'm recording on Tuesday, guys. I said it already. Yep, recording on Tuesday, uploading on Wednesday. It happens. Gotta make it happen. But I hope you guys had a lovely Tuesday and having a lovely Wednesday. And we're gonna end this video off with a manifestation quote. simple, easy. You know, I say these to myself in the mirror, or just out loud, or you can say them in your mind. Today, the manifestation quote is, I am kind to myself. And like I said, that goes all within the beginning stage of loving yourself, guys. Make sure you're being nice to yourself, because it's hard to be nice to others or to expect others to be nice to you if you're not being nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Don't beat yourself down, because it's going to make it, you're going to think it's okay when other people do it. You're going to accept it so often if other people are putting you down. Be kind to yourself. So make sure that while you guys are watching this video, at the end of it, say I am kind to myself out loud. Scream it, shout it, you know, I'm kind to myself, okay? All right, guys, that's it. You guys already know. Like and comment below. Share and subscribe if you guys have not yet. And definitely leave some tips for me. And I'm going to leave all of my social handles down in the description below. I hope everyone has an amazing day. Love yourself. Love everyone else. And accept yourself for who you are at the end of the day, boo. Bye.